This weekend has been brilliant, absolutely perfect. A great day yesterday so you can enjoy the area, and a testing day today to sort out the navigators.
Now, we were hoping to be among the top placings, but we knew that this race is really hard to win. The British people were really, really good at running these events. Pleasant surprise to actually win.
Yeah, for sure.
It wasn't easy though, it was really hard. We're Team Silver and it's an adventure racing team based in Sweden. I've heard about this race for lots of years and Björn's done it several times already in the past.
I just don't think you get a better area than the Howgills. Apart from the road crossings and the inbound fields, once you get on the top you can just go any direction in, for 10 to 15 miles. So I think it makes it easier for the course planner. You're not constrained by wall crossings and gates. So I think the Howgills is probably one of the best areas.
My take on it is if you can come to an event, give it 100%, not make mistakes, whatever your position, you have to be happy with it, and that's what we've done. Yeah. We've had a good race. Yeah. And we've been beaten fair and square, and that's the bottom line. We've worked harder this year to come second than we did to come first last year.
We went fairly well on the first day. We had I had a few issues in the middle of the day. After like 3 hours I started getting a bit tired. But Björn took some extra gear and we managed to sort of get through that and have a 10-minute lead after the first day. And then today we had a really good day, except that we took a really stupid route choice.
You kind of have mixed feelings. When you come to an event and you want to win, about half of you wants all the really good people to be ill or for their car to break down, and the other half wants them all to be there, because if you're going to win, you want to beat them.
I think we had a really good route yesterday, and we just managed to fit 2 extra controls in near the end, which if we'd have been 10 minutes later at the crux point, we'd have been 30 points less and in with 25 minutes to spare. So we just made it just the right side, and that probably made a difference for us. Well, we knew we'd run it before, and so we kind of felt we should be up there challenging for it again, really. We didn't expect to win overall. Even overnight we were talking about holding our lead in the mix, not because we assumed the guys would be doing better than us today. So the thing about the score is, like it suggests, it's more about how much you want to do in the time, rather than having like a fixed course. That's one of the reasons we quite like doing it. So if we are having a bad day, we can still finish the event, we just do a bit less. And so I think it is if you're getting into it, it's quite a good one to do, but you need to be able to judge your pace on the hill and know what you can do and be good at the navigation, more so than the other courses.
It's really enjoyable. I mean, weather is pretty terrible, but I mean, since there's so many other people doing the same race, you cannot really complain.
Having competed, there's nothing worse than finishing when it's
on
wet.
Saturday night
when it's wet, really tense up and everything. But you can finish in the dry, and you can sit around, have a chat, and it's reasonably warm. It makes a world of a difference.
I'd much rather do a race when it's like nice and warm and sunny.
I don't think it matters. I would say all the good teams, the best teams, they can cope with both good and bad weather.
I think everybody prefers to get to the camp dry, and on the Sunday it doesn't matter if it's wet, because you're going to get dry afterwards with fresh kit. So if you're going to have it that way round, and for us it meant the Saturday we can be a bit fresher, so we did a bit more, whereas today, a bit tired, but the clag slows everyone up, so it brought everybody down to our level, or worse really, I think, so it's good.
How do you determine where those controls are going to go? I mean, what's the process that goes into that?
To be fair, because they're not all experienced orienteers, the navigators.
Well, there should be competent, and there should be a balance between the navigational skills and the endurance skills, which is what the mountain marathon is all about.
We know we want to win in time of about 11 hours for the elite and about 7 hours for the C and the rest in between. And you think, well, that distance should do it. So on the Howgills, it's quite longer courses because it's easy to run. In the Wilth Wells, that area 2 years ago, it was much tougher. Therefore, the course was a lot shorter. For the same winning time of 11 hours.
All the strong teams have orienteers in the team.
Need at least one of them.
I don't really class myself as an orienteer. I'd like to think I am, but